with the Seattle Seahawks. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start. Here at the 25. Lance now on first down. Drops this underneath. It's Mitchell. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Room to run past midfield. And finally brought down at the 38. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they've got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
On first and 10, here's Lance. His throw incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
On second down, it's Mitchell. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Here's Lance. Buying time to his left. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
That's something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use a spy, you're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him, because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all he does is hurt you.
Have to at least be able to contain him somewhat. There they could not. Touchdown 49ers! George Kittle, a 24-yard touchdown. And the 49ers drive right down the field and score on the opening drive.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Gold with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
On first down, Wilson. Flushed out right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. Jason Myers now for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. On first down, Lance. Here's Mitchell with a catch out of the backfield. They find some open field here. And all the way down to the 29. A big play there. catch and run.
He was not the primary target. They expected to get the ball downfield. Instead, checked it down. An old coach of mine used to say to us all the time, when they check it down, that should end the down. In this case, though, he foiled that in a big way and turned it into a big play.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Escaping the pressure right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. Third down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive.
Touchdown! And that's caught at the 2. George Kittle with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Now Gold for the extra point. And his kick is no good. It's an early miss. We'll see if that has any ramifications later here as the afternoon wears on. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Seahawks take over first and 10.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. It's a big play there for Seattle. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. Touchdown, Seahawks. Gerald Everett, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Seahawks are now just an extra point away from moving out in front. Myers connects on the PAT, and with it, his guys take the lead here by a point. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, 49ers. Deebo Samuel, 75 yards. And once again, the 49ers are back out in front. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You can see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
Gold able to tack on the extra point. And that'll make this a 6-point game. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder, Jimmy Ward. And the Niners are going to get the football here at their own 23. Well, he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that. But
they've got his man complete. Touchdown 49ers. for 6.
So whatever happened to rookie quarterbacks taking time to adjust to life in the NFL? Because this guy looks like he's been doing it for about, 7 years? 4 touchdown passes? That's not something rookies are supposed to be doing with the ease in which he's doing it.
They'll look to throw. That's caught at the 1. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Short kick. One of the up men will take it now. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. It's a big play there for Seattle. Flush to his right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. 3 yards remain for second down. From the shotgun, Wilson. He'll find Eskridge here complete. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Penny. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal. Wilson. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Dwayne Eskridge there to make the grab. And the Seahawks have made this a 1-score game. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Throwing on first down is Lance. It's caught. Mitchell. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. Here's Lance to throw it. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And Lance now to throw. This one caught by Kittle. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Again, it's Lance. And it's complete to Mitchell. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left.
I'm going to show you, man.
And it's a fumble. And this will get out of bounds at the 2-yard line. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Working from the gun. Lance. Touchdown. Elijah Mitchell. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers add on to their lead. Gould with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
A reminder coming up here at halftime, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. This is Carson. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. On first down. It's Carson. 42 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Now a give, right side. Carson. And down inside the 15 he goes. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now a give, right side. Carson. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. On 2nd and 9, Wilson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And the Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Penny will try to punch it in. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Rashad Penny as the first half is winding down. And the Seahawks are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Wilson going to throw for it. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with an 8-point lead, probably not too much of an impetus to try and do too much here. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. We saw this plenty last year in college. He loved to take his shots downfield, and that throw, that was a thing to behold there.
And I'm telling you, nothing will light up a crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium, all eyes were on the receiver streaking downfield, and you know everyone was thinking, throw it, he's open. What a connection there for the touchdown.
They'll try and throw for it. And he is into the end zone, so they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. It's a squib kick that still makes its way down inside the 15. And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter. Kicks it on the ground with a squib taken around the 28. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Wilson's throw caught here by Metcalf. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. He hits his target, Lockett. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Penny, a first down carry. And they'll get him down right around the 16. 2nd and 8. Now it's Wilson. This is caught. Touchdown, Seahawks. Russell Wilson on target to DK Metcalf. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. Now Wilson. And this is going to be caught, so they do get it. And the 2 points, now they're back down to a 1-score deficit. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum is sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. A big play there for the Niners. Typically with catches like that, we talk about the height of the wide receiver, but he's one of the shorter receivers in the NFL.
And it doesn't seem to matter, does it? Put the tape measure away. How about some of these guys under 6 feet tall? Antonio Brown, T.Y. Hilton, and Super Bowl 53 MVP, Julian Edelman.
So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. To throw, it's Lance. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
And that's dropped underneath to Mitchell. Touchdown, 49ers! Elijah Mitchell, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Well, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but his top 2 options were not available on that throw, so he went the safe route, worked out pretty well.
It was like you were in the pocket. How about you going through the progressions like that? What a lot of offenses say, touchdown to check down. Look downfield first, bring it back to the line of scrimmage. Not easy for a rookie to do. Oftentimes they get 1 look, and they make their decision off of that. He went through 3. That was impressive.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
94 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Now it's Carson. powers through him. And he's got this down to the 35.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And the 49ers will take over here at their own 14-yard line. Well, I don't want to take too much away from his performance throwing the football. He's got the 4 touchdown passes, but this now a 2nd interception of the ball game.
And partner, part of what's gotten him the 4 touchdowns is a certain fearlessness. But that fearlessness borders with recklessness, and the latter just occurred. He's starting to fall into the category of not fair, because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Well, yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, 49ers. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
And if you're wondering how fast he was going, next-gen stats clocked him at close to 21 miles an hour. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
They'll run on first down. It's Carson. And they string that play out nicely. He's stopped before he can turn upfield. No gain, 2nd down. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Here's Wilson. It's complete to Lockett. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Wilson. That's complete. It's Carson out of the backfield. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the 1st.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a 1st down.
Catch is made by Metcalf. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Wilson leaves this one with Penny. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Call it a loss of 12 that time. And it'll be a 2nd and long. Now it's Wilson. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. Now Wilson. Left side complete to Lockett. And he picks up the 1st as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got it first and goal as they look to punch in a late score. They go play action with Wilson. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. He's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. On second down now, it's Carson, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. Call it no gain on the play, so no help there. And now 4th and goal. Such a long drive here. 3 points. That would be a disappointment, but I don't know if you can go for it here, can you?
Well, you know, the defense was really giving them a lot all the way downfield, and now they've stiffened. Forget that bend, don't break. Now they don't even want to let them get a yard, do they? So in this spot, you remember what the coaches told us before the ball game? Any drive that...
And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Seahawks have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. And he's going to get in for the score. And the lead now cut to 14. And so they run it in on the 2-point try. And it's so often, Charles, we talk about from the offense's perspective what you do on the 2-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do. And so are you able to mass enough people inside if the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the 2-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
There, the offense wins the battle for 2. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. That one looks like he'll throw here. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense.
That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. Deebo Samuel there to make the grab. And the Niners have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Now the Niners once again electing to go for 2. They'll look to throw. And the 49ers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.
Let's go. Come on, let's get him.
A big offensive explosion.